use hashtag Raiders to get your comments on the show because we do a live Q&A, and I'm joined with What Going Down.
Yes, I'm staying. No one told me. Cool, let's do it.
Hey, if you want to go, leave. Felix
really weird to walk
DCat,
off screen.
hashtag Mitchell Renz. I'm into it. If Pratt is still there but won't be,
Can't say won't with the NFL draft. You never know.
you have to
never
go
know.
with Pratt. I think he's dealing with our fan-led mock
of course.
draft.
Yeah, that's what the first couple of questions are always going to be about.
Hey, it's fine. I'm just saying. What do you think about Pratt?
I think he'll be a good player in the NFL. I don't know if he's going to be a legit number 1, number 2 starter, but he'll be fine there.
All right, this next one is coming in from my favorite person growing up, Ash Ketchumall. Why did we need 9 defensive linemen? I don't think we needed 9 defensive linemen.
Is he referring 9 to the number 9 pick, Cleveland Ferrell, or just 9 defensive linemen overall? Because you didn't take 9.
All right, Ash Ketchumall.
Because the 9th player was an edge rusher in Cleveland Ferrell on the fan-led mock.
Ash, all I ask you is that you have to get a picture of Ash Ketchum. That's the only thing I want from you. Okay, Corey Turner, what you got for me? What are you doing? Trade it for something or someone to play on special teams. Trade it for something or someone to play on special teams from Corey Turner.
That's why you use late round picks. Most of those guys become special teams players.
That's why they call it special teams. Somebody's got to do it. Can we go to this one?
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, we're good. Tony, what you got for me? Hashtag Raiders.
It's baloney, you get it?
Oh, I thought it was below me. Would you replace tight end Smith for running back Jacobs in fan draft? I would not.
In hindsight, you actually might want to.
No.
Because by the time you came back on the board in round 4, because you guys didn't go with Waring,
I'd rather have Josh
when you got to
Jacobs.
round 5, there were no tight ends. But wouldn't you rather have Irv Smith and Damian Harris than, let's just say, Josh Jacobs and Kahale Waring? Or Josh Oliver?
Well, I can't even pronounce his name, so probably not.
See, there you go. That's the benefit of hindsight, though. I don't think the running backs will last as long as it did in our simulation, though, for what it's worth.
Next one's coming in from Bobby. Thanks for using that hashtag Raiders. If the Raiders draft Murray at 4, who would be a good candidate to trade Carr this year? The Giants?
When they just take a quarterback?
That's true. They're about to take Daniel Jones.
Kind of can't keep Carr and Manning on the same roster unless you're going to cut Eli, which I never see the Giants doing.
Maybe if the Redskins don't get him, Gruden trades with his brother.
Tough on the money side, but that makes some sense. How about the Dolphins?
The Dolphins? I don't know if...
You honestly, though, like the issue is I don't think you'd get that much in return because there isn't a big demand for Bengals. Like a team that needs a Derek Carr level quarterback. They're either going to want to go super young, really bad like the Dolphins, or they just can't afford it right now.
All right, what do you guys think in the comments section? Somebody says the Detroit Lions, and that's from what it looks like, a Lions fan. I think we're on the same page. I don't like Matthew Stafford either. Who's better, Stafford or Carr? Kingisiah 13. The surprise pick is not going to be at 4. The Raiders are going to be tempted to trade up for either DK Metcalf or Montez Sweat. I would rather them, if they're going to trade up for one of those 2 players, I'd actually rather it be Montez Sweat.
I think Sweat's the way to go there. I think with the way things have gone with, all of a sudden the heart's a big red flag, I think that means somebody in the 10s or even low 20s, teens or low 20s, wants to trade up or have Sweat fall to them. I think he still goes round 1.
I'll say this, DK's starting to scare me a little bit. I'm starting to be worried that DK might be a bust. I know he looks great.
You're overthinking it. That's what you're doing. You're overthinking it.
All right.
If you're suddenly concerned, that means you're overthinking it.
I don't know.
Because nothing's changed.
All right, Michael, what you got for me, homeboy? Do we stay active in free agency? Depends who's still out there. I mean, I really wanted the Raiders to go get Frank Clark, but considering what Frank Clark just got paid, I am glad the Raiders didn't get Frank Clark. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. Who do you guys think they could pick up in free agency? Let's go to Dodon. Where did Isabella go?
He went 66th overall to the Pittsburgh Steelers with the Raiders pick.
Oh, that one stings. Oh, that one stings. All right, Michael, this one's coming in from you. Mitch and Tom, chances we take Kyler or even move up to take him. This makes me angry with all of our needs. I gave it 2 Chucky heads. I'm starting to get a lot of people around me saying that the Raiders could actually trade up for Kyler Murray. Or not trade up, take Kyler Murray at 4. If Murray doesn't go at 1, I don't think he goes to 2 to the 49ers, and maybe somebody trades up with the Jets. It'll be tempting. That's all I'm saying.
You guys can't handle the truth yet, so we'll get to that on Thursday.
Ooh, all right. Anthony Lovato, Demi's brother. Should we keep Lynch or
Not
go
even
with a younger
remotely
back?
Spelled the same way.
What?
It's not how she spells her name.
Well, that's what I thought of. So, all right. Should we keep Lynch or go with a younger running back? I want Marshawn Lynch on the team, but he needs to come at a pay cut.
You can do both. You can still bring back Marshawn Lynch if you want. I don't know what that means for Chris Warren's future necessarily,
Well,
but
Chris
you can
Warren,
still
I'm
go
pretty sure,
young
called me
back.
out on IG. I don't know if you guys saw Chris Warren's IG pic. He literally posted a picture. He put at 270 LOL. Make sure you guys comment on that picture and at me, because I want to see Chris Warren step on a scale. If you're going to at me, Chris Warren, get on a scale. Get on a scale. That's what I want to see. Coley, best. What you got? All right, hashtag Raiders is Greedy Williams better than Daryl Worley and Nick Nelson. If not, we wasted a pick. Fire Cable and Olsen again. I think he's better.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily week one because there is that adjustment period, but the ceiling is most certainly higher. And if you get Greedy in round one, I'll be pretty stunned if not by the end of year one that it's not Conley and Greedy starting on the outside.
That would be
I'd
fun.
be real surprised.
That'd be a fun little tandem. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a wasted pick. There's definitely some risk involved, but that'd be a really good pick for Oakland.
All right, this next one's coming in from William McFadden. Tell Darren I said what's up and get a
Now
picture.
that one's better.
The Raiders will F it up the draft. F it up the draft. Yep. Okay. F up the draft?
Yeah.
Question mark? People are talking, and you can't type and I can't speak, so we should maybe get beers together sometime. I don't really know. If you guys think the Raiders are going to F up the draft, there's one place where you can find out. You guys can subscribe to youtube.com/chatsportstv and watch it live with Tom and I, because guess what? One really cool thing, we'll actually have the picks in before you guys will see it on TV.
Hint, hint.
So come along for the ride. My freaking world ace Spade. Okay.
Weird.
Would you rather have Jace Sternberg or Irv Smith? That one's pretty easy for me. I'm going to go Irv Smith.
Yeah, I've got a round 2 grade on Irv Smith, and I've got a third round grade on Sternberg. I like both those guys, but the issue for the Raiders is neither's worth the 35th pick, and are they actually going to be there by the time that you pick again in round 4? Probably not.
Okay.
That's
Blake
the issue.
Vandemark. Does Downey think we could trade our last first round and second round pick to move up to a top 10 pick? We could get 2 top 10 players at defensive and defense.
It might get you to 11. I think you're probably gonna have to use 24, not 27. I don't see a team being willing to say, wait. You want us to trade down behind you too? I think that they'd want 24, and then you could maybe trade down to 27 and recoup some of those assets. But it's gonna get you into around the Bengals territory. And at that point, you're gonna have a top 10 player on the board because quarterbacks are gonna go earlier. So you can still get a Montez Sweat or a tight end at that pick, and at that point, might be worthwhile for Oakland.
All right, Julio Cruz has got a question. How down will Rashawn Gary fall? It's an interesting way to phrase that question.
Yeah, I have no idea. He and Montez Sweat are now kind of wild cards this year with Gary's shoulder issue. I still think both go in round 1. I don't think Gary's going to make it to Oakland. I think like the Seahawks would jump on him at 21. He's a perfect Seahawks-type player. So maybe he falls out of the top 10, but still goes top 25. Maybe that's a similar range for Rashawn Gary too. There are so many teams, though. Once you get out to the top 15, the Panthers, the Giants, the Titans, even the Steelers, the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Raiders, even the Colts still. All those teams need edge. There's only a couple guys worth that pick, so they're still going to go early, I think.
And it looks like we got a super chat in here from Blake. It says, hashtag Raiders, trade for Tyler Higbee, the Rams tight end. I like Tyler Higbee.
Interesting idea.
I think he's a fun tight end. I want the Raiders to somehow get another tight end. It's just there's not too many out there that I'm really crazy
A little
about.
bit more of a move tight end. I think what would fit pretty well with what the Raiders kind of want to do, and they still have some good blockers there. I don't know if the Rams would give him up, but they spent an earlier round pick on Gerald Everett. So if they want to take him for the 5th or 6th, or I guess there's no 6th, so 5th or 7th, maybe Packers the 7th, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Sounds good. One more thing I got to ask you guys to do. Mark in your calendar, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be live. NFL Draft. We're going to be covering it all 7 rounds starting on Thursday. Make sure you guys subscribe. YouTube.com/chatsportstv. It's going to be Tom. It's going to be me. We're going to be sitting there. We're going to be having fun. It's going to be a live show, so you guys will be able to come on our show and interact, have a good time. So one more time, mark in your calendar, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you subscribe, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Turn on that bell so you know exactly when we go live. All 7 rounds, 3 days, 1 place. That's at Chat Sports.
Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.